Hi guys. Okay, I add a little bit more about the family office structure, right? I have to remind you guys that I did not receive documents, right? So anything also can be considered can be stolen. So there's no guarantee that what I've asked you guys to do has been properly executed. I do not know because I don't see the documents. So there's no proof of the company is not defrauded. I give you guys a few examples, right? How this uh, wealth management or trust planning has been defrauded, manipulated, and used by fraudsters to embezzle the fund that was supposed to go to the company and the trust. Okay. When I set up my family office and the trust, right? And also the operating businesses, if let's say it's a new business venture. So like I said, I told you guys I will tell them what I want to invest and what I wanted, right? So when the executors or the trust attorneys, when they go negotiate for those deals, right? What happened is, instead of the deals being forged and signed into the company that's supposed to go back to our trust and my family office, they actually set up the copycat type of company, and uh, they embezzle and they stolen the fund into the company already. Then they make the profit for their own, okay, their own entity, their own corporate entity. So that itself, right, it tells me the estate planning is actually not done with integrity. Intellectual property rights or investors' intention has been deceived and defrauded, but capital and all that came from the investors' fund. Okay, that means it came from my accounts or my financial firms. But when it comes to executing the projects, it went into the fraudster or the copycat company's coffer, okay, their company's accounts. It became their profits and their projects, okay. So that is the problem with the estate planning that I'm seeing right now. The issues that I see is a type of lawlessness, okay. It's a type of untrustworthiness. It's a type of treason. It's a type of corruptions that have been condoned, okay, has been covered up because it's done by some individuals who have very high ranking positions in the government, or they are somebody in the corporate world, okay, in their own sector or field. So this makes the investments that I made, right, using the capital that I've given, it makes the investors like taken as a insignificant, okay, to the process of estate planning or the investments process, okay. So the corporate law, I would say the corporate law uh, is quite lame, okay, in that sense. If you guys cannot claw back the stolen companies or stolen profits from the copycat company that they have set up. So it's like that's one of the reason why there are so many crackdowns on corporate companies and why there are so many sudden sell off in the shares of corporate companies, okay. I don't have to name the names. I think you guys know. But what's the problems that I'm seeing right now, right? What I want to say is uh this trust system, right, if you don't protect you guys don't protect it, right? You don't protect this, right? It's going to fall apart, okay? Because if there is somebody who is so corrupt sitting at the very top of the White House, right, as a president, and he himself is so corrupt and he can, take in gains while he's a sitting president and benefiting his own businesses or his own family's business, that is already a very loud, corruptions that you can see uh, out loud, in the public, in the market sphere, in the business world. Okay, so what kind of message, right, you guys are actually sending out to the world, you know so because of that, right, it's because of that. I don't think any countries want to, sign any deal with the United States, because why? Whatever they sign with the United States right now can be dishonored, then it might be considered illegal or unlawful because of the ambiguity of the president's position. So for that reason, yeah, I see it's a lot of problems when it comes to the US current admin, and we still have like 2 3 years to go. This year 2028, right? 2027, 8 9. Trump's term will end only like the end of 2028, right? It's a dreadful. It's going to be very dreadful, because the kind of corruption that he can be involved with, right? It's so shocking. It's so shocking and unthinkable, right? That kind of corruption can be happening to the United States. It's a disgrace. So I just want to let you guys know that the family office arrangement and all that, it wasn't done properly. It has to be corrected. It has to be fixed. What has been done wrong? What are the funds they have stolen from the capital that I have given to them for investment for my family office and for my company's investment? Everything has to be clawed back and restructured so that I don't have to like necessarily have to sue them to be in jail, to be put in prison. These are some of the settlement that can be resolved amicab- amicably. So yeah, like I saw you guys, Tesla shares plummeted like 600 B gone from the shares, right? So I don't know actually that was pullback of the stolen fund or not. But there are many hidden transactions that they have stolen, right? So I don't know where are the money are, because I don't sit in the bank. I don't work in the Federal Reserve. I really don't know. It's very difficult, but I knew that there is one batch of the interest due that has to be paid out to through the bond investment that have invested into US bond markets. That payment is already transferred, but is it transferred into the right and proper accounts that belong to my family office and trust? So all those kind of things, I couldn't verify it, and I could not get any proof from anyone. Okay, I can't even receive anything that you guys sent to me, because they practically block my mail. Okay, there's a very corrupt group of individuals or elites or politicians. They are behind all this law of the jungle, this lawlessness that are happening right now. Okay, thanks.